Yo, 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 yo! What is good, wrestling fan? Welcome back here to the Wrestling Heat, where I deliver that sweet and delicious wrestling news straight to you. And ladies and gentlemen, don't mind the audio tonight. If you hear some crickets in the background, if you hear some loud-ass cars going by, unfortunately, I gotta do this recording outside. But, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some wrestling news? Because I got it for you right now. And that first piece of wrestling news that I got for you has to deal with 205 Live. To be completely honest, I have totally forgotten about 205 Live. I remember when they brought the tournament a few years ago, and it was some good shit. It was some good wrestling, had a lot of good matches, and it was the hype for a good little minute. And then, just like with most of stuff that WWE does, it's like they lost interest and they let it flounder. And unfortunately, we have the death of 205 Live. It is no longer 205 Live. We will have a new show called NXT Level Up, and I actually thought the Level Up thing was going to be taking over the NXT 2.0 thing, but got my news a little wrong there. But yeah, we got a whole new show coming to Peacock, and it should be some good stuff. We're going to be seeing some newer talent, some talent that we have already seen already on NXT, and I'm pretty excited for the NXT talent to get more exposure and see NXT to, thrive like it's been doing. But yeah, moving on to some other news, ladies and gentlemen, a little altercation that happened between Randy Orton and Shane McMahon. I found this pretty funny. It happened at the Royal Rumble. They played Shane McMahon wanted Randy Orton to go first, and then Shane McMahon after, but they played Shane McMahon's music, and pretty damn funny. Just to tell you, his Shane McMahon's music hit, and Shane was looking at Randy to go out there, and Randy's like, dude, I'm not going out there on your music. And he just started supposedly laughing so hard that he was on the ground. That's how, hard he was laughing. But yeah, I found that a little interesting. I'm not sure if this is 100% true, but that sounds like something that Randy Orton would do. Moving on to some next wrestling news, we're going on to the Hardy Boys. Team Extreme is back at it again. One more run. I do know they got a couple matches lined up in a couple of weeks, and this looks like the final run for the Hardy Boys. Will we see them in NXT? Will we see them in AEW? Will they get a run there? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, but Team Extreme, one more round, and it would be good to see Lita by their side for one more time. But will it ever happen? I don't know, folks. But Team Extreme going at it one more time. Will they win some belts? Will they leave on a high note? Only time will tell. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to some Brock Lesnar news, and it has to deal with the newer wrestlers and what he had to say. And pretty much he said, don't worry about these high spots, the flippity, the floppity stuff, and don't worry about that. Worry about storytelling, worry about, your body language, and worry about putting asses in seats. And as we've seen, they've been losing a lot of, wrestling fans. But I got to say, that is mostly on the WWE creative and them releasing wrestlers and wrestlers not being, televised when they should be. But yeah, Brock Lesnar just pretty much saying, listen, stop your bitching, stop your whining, make some damn money, let's get some good storytelling, and don't be worried about, your next, high flip off, the Titantron. But yeah, that is some stuff. I can't remember everything that Brock said, but if you want to hear what he said, listen to the Pat McAfee podcast. Some good shit over there. It was highly, highly funny. Pointed out to one of my followers over on Twitter. I want to thank you for that if you're actually listening and subscribe to the channel. But yeah, moving on to some more news. on how long we're going to be having Lita in the WWE. She was recently asked in a recent interview about a day, maybe 2 days ago, on how long she's going to be in the WWE, and she had this to say. Pretty much WWE has her for the Royal Rumble, which already went down, and unfortunately, it sounds like this match with Becky Lynch in Saudi Arabia at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view over there. Y'all know how I feel with Saudi and WWE being together, blood money. Let's not even get into that. But it looks like we're only going to be having Lita to the Elimination Chamber, and the way that it's looking, I don't think she's going to be copping the W, which that is okay because she is a legend, she is hotness, she is a legend, and she is the ultra hotness. She is my crush from way back in the day, and guess what? She is still my crush to this day. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much all that I got for you. Lita, pretty much the extent of her being in the WWE is going to be until the Elimination Chamber, but she did say if the WWE comes a knocking again, her door is wide open. She wants to work with some of the new talent. She wants to have some matches. She's feeling good. She's feeling great. And that's the last bit of this wrestling news, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you found it newsworthy. I hope you slap a thumbs up, a thumbs down, a comment, subscribe, share this, whatever you got to do. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your watch time. I love y'all so very much, and just thank you for this rough ride that I'm going on here on YouTube and the news. But thanks to everybody that's still watching, is still got faith in your boy, because I still got faith in each and every one of y'all that is still here with me and grinding these videos out. But ladies and gentlemen, I just got to leave you with a few more things. Don't drink and drive, don't text and drive, wash your hands, all that good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Suds, you already know, my dude. Miss you, my guy, and forever and always. Ladies and gentlemen, you must keep it a little bit too sweet. And I'll catch y'all in a couple of days. Peace.
Back is back, cause I'm mass destruction. Guess who's here? The bad boys of wrestling.